Welcome to Going Deeper. This is a special time of the year where we're looking more at the coming of the Holy Spirit. And I know we're still a couple weeks off from traditionally what is Pentecost, but we started a new series here at CrossRoads Church called The Blueprint for the Church. And as I was preaching this week, I realized that no blueprint for the church moving forward can exist without the Holy Spirit. And Jesus said the same thing in Acts chapter 1, verse 8. He says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses, telling people about me everywhere in Jerusalem and throughout Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." So when Jesus appeared to his disciples after the resurrection, he told them to go to Jerusalem and wait for the Holy Spirit. Because he said, when the Holy Spirit comes, He will give you everything you need to be my witnesses throughout the world. And the word that it uses here is power. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Greek word there was dunamis or dunamis, and that idea of dynamite. And that's where we'd get maybe a Latin word later for dynamite. But that whole power imagery, he says, if you want dynamite power, then you need to wait for the Holy Spirit. You need to have the Holy Spirit. But I got to thinking about how many times I've been in the middle of something. Maybe you can relate to this. You were watching a program, watching a TV, or doing a project on your laptop, your computer, and the power went out. And that nowadays, when the power goes out, if you've got a laptop or a wireless device, you're like, oh, that's fine, I got a battery. But when the internet goes out, you lose everything. And I remember when I was going to college trying to do a paper, and I would get near the end and I didn't save throughout, and the power would go out, or the electricity would glitch a little bit, and I lost everything. And I had to start all over again. And so as I was reading this, I was thinking, he says that we're going to have the Holy Spirit. And when we have the Holy Spirit, we're going to have power. Maybe you've experienced what I've experienced as a believer, that I'm trying to follow Christ, but it seems like there's been a power interruption, or there's a glitch, or something has flickered in my life or in your lives. And it doesn't seem like I've been, or we've been the type of Christians He's called us to be. Jesus said before He was ever going to start the church and build the church, He said to the disciples, go back to Jerusalem and wait for the Holy Spirit, because He will be the power source that you need to be my witnesses, to really be the church, and to be the church throughout the world. If we're going to get past this idea of flickering Christians or power outages, we need to really tap into what Jesus wanted for us. That's the Holy Spirit living inside of us, breathing, speaking, teaching, guiding, directing. He told them, He says, you go there and you wait for the most important part of your Christian development will be when the Holy Spirit comes and lives inside of you. Then you will be able to go and share me with the world. I would say if you're a believer today, one of the things you should desire, as we should desire as a church, is that we want to be the best witnesses of Christ to the world that we can be. But I don't think we can be that without the Holy Spirit. So I think our prayer today should be one of, God, give me Your Holy Spirit, Your presence, Your power, so that I can be the best witness possible to You, to the world. Would that be your prayer today? I know it's mine.